Everybody, welcome to this week's episode of the Music Lounge. My name is Rumbie and I'm so excited to be your host for this episode. In studio today, we have a guest, another special guest that has taken time to come through and share their experience and their journey in music, Tatenda Kuzwida. Hi Tatenda, welcome to the Music Lounge.
Thank you so much, Rumbie. How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
Good.
You can greet our audience, and in you telling us a bit about yourself, you can also then usher us in about your music journey.
Okay. Hello viewers, how are you? My name is Tatenda Kuzwida. I'm 23 years old and I'm a medical student at the University of Zimbabwe. I love music so much. So I remember I started singing when I was still young, very, very young. It's the only thing I first realized I was good at. And then I realized, wait, I have to use this for God. And ever since then, here I am.
Right. Interesting. So you are in medicine and med school is hectic. Med school is hectic, but you also have this passion for music. How has it been rather, now that you're, a lot older and you're in med school, but you are also very passionate about music? How have you been able to balance that?
I think it starts even at ECD. There was a lot of life back then, and music has been one thing that has been constant in my life. So sometimes when it gets really hard at school, I tend to do something with music, and it's the way I tend to realize that these storms, they will always come to pass. So music has been that one constant friend, and it happens to love me back, which is
I love that you say a constant friend that happens to love you back, because I guess it's that one thing that you go to relax, to wind down from the hectic school schedule that you have. That is lovely. So tell us about, you're singing. I understand you are in a very beautiful ensemble that started not so long ago. You can tell me a bit about that. When did you guys start? Who started the ensemble? Where did the idea come from? And how long have you been with them as well?
Okay, so for the benefit of those who don't know the ensemble.
Yes, you can even tell us the name.
Okay. So I sing with the Shield Ensemble, and we started singing when we were in Form 2. Me and my friend Prince, so we've been singing since that was 2015. So 2015 to now, that's 9 years of singing. So we started as a small group, then around 2020 during COVID, we then decided to make it a big group so that we accommodate all the high school leavers from the mission schools.
Where did the idea come from to say, hey, we have a small group, but I think it would sound better or even a lot great with others? I guess maybe when you started, you were how many? 4, 5?
We were six.
And now you have so many members.
Around 4, 5.
Where did that idea come from?
To be honest, usually I'm not gonna try and make it so nice. The reason was because we just wanted to have fun.
I see.
We wanted to have fun. These noble ideas that we want, no. All we wanted was fun. But I believe God had a plan, and so we just said, okay, our sound as a small group was okay, but it would be really nice when we have more of our friends and we sing for the Lord together, and it's been going well. So with the big group, it's now been 4 years of singing together.
How many are you?
We are around 45.
Wow, how easy has it been, the transition from an intimate circle? Now you have so many other people that you're singing with. Some could be your friends, but some, they are really just singers that have loved the group and they enjoy it. How easy has it been to sort of embrace the idea of having so many people now? And I guess I would say congratulations, because you are 45 now. What has been the process like to get to so many people?
I think there's this energy that is contagious. So we started the group on the basis that we were friends, and we were friends who had become family. So everybody who joins in, they just get in, and that same energy just rubs all over them, and so we have this unity as a family. So we actually call it the Shield family.
Wow.
Then in Sble, when we are now performing, but to us it's been a home for many people, and for me as well. So my music journey, I think it's been described by the shoot. I've never sung in any group.
Wow.
Besides when I was still young. No, I'm not going to talk about that.
Okay. But look, this is a beautiful experience to say these guys started their group and they were very, very young and few members. But now they have a big choir or ensemble, as we would say. And I think it just goes on to show that you can start something small, but you can actually impact so many people and inspire them, and they could actually join. So tell me about in the Shield Ensemble. I know you do a bit of songwriting or whatever. I'm interested in that, and I'm excited to hear about that. What is songwriting to you? You write for the group. Tell me the process. What inspires you to write, and the I guess the process of the group learning the songs. Just tell me how does that go for you?
Okay, so for me, music it describes my life journey. So sometimes I when I'm so happy, you see the songs will be very jovial,
right.
And when life is not so good, the songs are a bit of looking to Jesus for hope and that those long lost joyous days.
Yeah.
So I usually what I feel is what I put into song, and if the song really makes sense for a choral setup, then I just say, guys, okay, so we have this song. So I use my phone, I record every part from soprano and some bass.
Some
bass. Then so I'm so honored and blessed. The guys, they are so good. They don't need too much guidance in learning the songs. So I compile the song and I send it, and when we meet for rehearsal, then they would already have learned the song, and rather they would be actually teaching themselves the song which I've written. And it's really a humbling opportunity to have so many talented singers for my age. It feels like I'm playing, like we're having fun, but also it's for God, and it's been really a safe space for me.
I like that. And you have been writing, I guess, mainly most of the songs or arrangements for the group. And just tell me, what is the space that you are in when you're writing? Are you just going to think about it when you're in school? Med school is hard and then you write, or you intentionally create time to write something? How does that work? Where does the inspiration come from?
So
do you think of the group and say, tomorrow I want them to vaimbe zvakadai, or there's something that has happened? Just tell me, where does the inspiration come from?
Okay, so I think the group, I think it's my second love.
Okay.
My first love, I think, is God.
Right.
That's what it has to be. So I'm always thinking about them all the time. So I know people, they assume that I'm always busy with school, but really I'm always thinking of songs for the group rather than school. And now that's the thing. I think when you choose God, and He has a way of taking care of your business. So for me, when maybe I'm too tired to study or I'm so exhausted, I just take a pen and a paper and I start writing songs, and I can spend an hour or two just arranging that song for the group. Okay. So I then, like I said, so there's a nature of a song, I just say, okay, this is gonna sound not so okay with a big group. So I sometimes ask other groups, okay, I've written this song. If you like it, you can take it.
Okay.
And so, but mostly it's always been issued on my mind, and
wow,
I think it's my service.
Wonderful. I see the passion decorated in what you're saying. So let's talk about passion, to say what drives you to sing. It could not necessarily be with the Shield, but just you loving music and singing. Where does the passion come from? Because look, passion, a lot of people could do things because they can, because they now have people to work with. But for you, where does the passion come from?
So when we were young, my dad was a singer.
Okay.
He still is. So he had a group, so he would use us as his recording puppets.
Right. Recording puppets.
Yeah, so he wanted to balance the song, so he'd take me and my brother and we would sing the songs. And so that's when I realized, okay, it was nice. We really enjoyed it. And from even at church, when we were singing, I used to sing a very, very good soprano before the growing up happened. So at church, would sing, and so during Pathfinder days or Adventurer days, I would be a chorister. Then it became something that was becoming consistent. Okay, I think I can sing for God. So for me, singing became that one thing which I was so good at in front of people. So in a way, it became my way of expressing what I am to people. So the more I grew up, I went to school, primary, secondary. I had that one thing which gave me courage that, you know what, even for school, you're gonna be okay, because God has given you something, and it's it gave balance. Sometimes when school takes a flop, at least I had something to hold on to.
Right.
So and I enjoyed it. I still do, and I'm always going to enjoy it.
Nice. I like that. It's something that is intrinsic, something that you grew up doing, but you then took it upon yourself to say, I want to do this because I love it. So you're not forced, to sing. You're not forced to write, or the commitment and the passion that you put, because it's something that you naturally love. So you came here to the studios and you're singing hymn 99 for us, When I Survey the Wondrous Cross. Yes. Tell me, what made you to choose that song? Is it a personal favorite? Does it have a story behind it? Is it just a hymn that you woke up and you said, I can sing this song? Tell me what made you to choose hymn 99? It's a beautiful hymn.
It is. So it's one of those songs, when we were growing up, it was sung as a hymn of meditation.
Yes.
So I back then I just enjoyed the tranquility, the peace the song just has. But as I grew up, I really enjoy reading the Bible and spirit of prophecy. So I was now trying to see why the writer had to make the song so calm. Then I then saw how the writer was now putting himself in the same picture with the cross. Wow. He's saying, now I'm in there and I'm seeing what Christ is doing and what me myself I have to offer. And he's saying, all I have, it's so little compared to what he has done. And for me, it has become a personal testimony. So it's not just a random song. Right. For me, it's giving me hope that God is so big and he chose to hang himself for me. So no matter whatever I have, it's not good enough compared to what he did for me. So I think it's one of the reasons why I'll always sing for him, even life has a way of demanding too much from us. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much for coming through and for singing this hymn for us. Before we leave the show, the song is going to play and you are going to, to sing for us before we leave. Thank you so much for making time to come through and to talk to us and to share some of the things in your music experience. This was Tatenda Kuzwida with us in studio today. We are so grateful for you guys and for watching this episode. Please like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channels and even on our Facebook page. Share so that everyone gets a chance to see the episode of this week. Until next time, until we meet again, the word is be courageous and be kind. My name is Rumbie Mamunze. It has been a pleasure and a privilege being your host for this week's episode. Until we meet again, God bless. Take care. Bye.
Anova say